Welcome to DIY Spooky Decor. This week we'll be creating a succulent garden. Of course, we have an accent skull, black and white paint, red metallic and copper metallic paint. We have an Easter basket back here I got from Dollar Tree, succulents from Walmart and the Dollar Tree, and I used 2 bags of rocks, one of which I spray painted black and kind of got this marble effect. Now the first thing I did was take my Easter basket and some black paint and paint it black. Now we're going to paint the skull with some baking soda paint. I mixed my black and white until I got a gray that I liked. Then I added a shit ton of baking soda. It was a pretty thick paint, and I dabbed that all over my skull until I got a texture I desired. This is the basket after 2 coats of paint. I'll be using a piece of floral foam for the top, but it doesn't fit. Bummer. So I'll be tracing the basket. I did cut this down multiple times and it totally lost its shape. But that's okay. We're here to learn from each other's mistakes. Now that it is no longer round, it does not fit in my basket, but that is okay because we will be stuffing it with brown paper bags. You could use anything you have in your house for this. Plastic grocery bags would work, old t-shirts. All right. Thumbs up for success and thumbs up for being a messy crafter. Hit the thumbs up button if you are also a messy crafter. Now I did try to hot glue the foam to one side of the basket just to get a little more stability. And then I stuffed more paper bag into the sides to fill in the gap. There's a dip right there that I don't want the rocks to fall into, so I just stuffed that a little bit more, and then we can begin. I did try to make a spiral formation. I was just kind of winging it here. I started with one color, went almost all the way around, and then started with the second color, and just never connected them. Now I was worried about the rock coming loose, so I decided to use some Mod Podge. Fingers crossed this works. In retrospect, I could have just used a water and glue mixture and it would have been a lot cheaper. For the black rocks, I mixed Mod Podge and black paint. I poured it down in a spiral motion and it kind of looks like icing. To help the glue mixture spread down the rocks a bit more, I did go in with a foam brush and then switched to a hardened paintbrush that actually worked a lot better because it wasn't picking up the rocks like the foam brush was. This also helped me perfect the spiral design. I was so excited to use these metallic paints for the first time to dry brush the skull. I went in with the copper first, and I absolutely loved it. I'm just lightly going over all of the raised areas. And this is also the reason I wanted the skull to be so textured to pick up a lot of this color. Now I was so excited for this red metallic, and I do not like the way it looks. It's pretty, but it reminds me more of a sunset theme, not exactly what I'm going for here. I ended up just sticking with the copper. And there he is, our little buddy. What should we name him? Tell me in the comments below. And the last part is positioning everything in our garden. Now, don't make the mistake I did here, spending all that time creating a spiral pattern and then covering it up with succulents and a skull. But you know, it still looks cool, I guess. Now I just had fun placing these plants in different areas. There really wasn't anything to it, I just did what I felt. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I think it looks dope. These hanging succulents are my favorite. I got them from Walmart for $3 a pick. It seems kind of expensive, but you do get a lot on the picks. And I have a ton left over for other projects. And there we have it, my succulent skull garden. Because even us weirdos need to relax once in a while. Thank you to everyone for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and make sure you come back next Thursday for more DIYs. And remember, stay spooky.